Hello. How are you guys doing today? Hey Zed, hey Chick. How are you guys doing? I think the stream today is going to be a little bit on the shorter side because I have some stuff I gotta do today. But we're just going to model 2 cosmetics, I think, is the plan. Little mustache, and then I think we're going to make like a little bee that goes on top of the head. Hey, Luke. Where is he? Who is he? How are you doing, Luke? Oh, Zed? I don't know. So what we'll do is we'll cut this in half. Actually, we'll go like this. Delete the vertices over here. We'll mirror this. And then on the y-axis. You're good? That's good to hear. It's good to be good. Yep, we're making a mustache. It's the first thing that we have in store for today. I'm going to make sure that this is perfectly lined up. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Really nothing to complain about. This mustache isn't like it's not symmetrical. So I guess I'll just choose one side to make. I guess I'll make this side. I didn't realize that it was like that. Yeah, the stream is running. The stream didn't start for some people. That's honestly very strange. Hi, Chick. How you doing? I'm doing all right. I have some stuff I gotta get done today, so I think it's gonna be a short stream, but other than that, doing good. Just making a mustache, and then we will make another cosmetic as well. Just a nice short stream. Two, yes, 2 is fancy. Because I posted it to the other socials as well. Yeah, it's not going to be a super long one. Which is good every once in a while. Just do a nice short stream. You guys have anything fun that you're doing over the weekend? Alright, see you, Zed. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. Don't want to. What are you guys up to later? What is it that you have to go do, chick? Yeah, I think that looks pretty mustachy. I think just cut it in on the edges a little bit. Gonna go see your grandma? That's always fun. You'll be watching on something else. Okay, no worries. Don't feel like you ever have to type if you're not in the mood or don't have the setup to. It's alright. Oh, currently on summer holiday and visiting your grandparent. Oh, that's fun. Both you guys are visiting your grandparents. It's always fun. Oh god, what just happened there? So if I scale this up, okay, yeah, that does. Oh wait, no, that scales it like inward. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to grab them separately. So I guess what we'll do is we'll grab. Yeah, she's cool. That's cool. Grandparents can be pretty cool. Because they always want to make sure you're having a fun time, right? Because they're like not like your parents, right? So they can give you the treats and stuff. Starting new project, maybe post it in a few years. I think you should try and get something out a little bit faster than that. I feel like one of the really like key parts of making art is like the feedback loop, right? Because if you make art and you never like you don't show it to anyone and then it releases like a very long time from now, it's really hard to like know if what you're making people like it. I guess you can make art for yourself and like not care about what people think of it. But if it's like I find that it's a good way to get feedback on it, or at least like post it somewhere. You know? What do we think of this mustache? Is that good enough? It's like a nice little low poly mustache when I shade that smooth. Yeah. And like obviously you can make art for yourself. I want to stay away from subdivisions because I'm trying to keep geometry less. It's something that I've been trying to do. How do I see how much geometry there is? I don't know what I'm on a different profile, so it doesn't have all my settings saved. Because I usually have something that tells me how much geometry I have down here. Yeah, it looks sharp right now, but once I like shade it smooth, I think it'll look fine. Yeah, it looks a little sharp still, but like if I shade smooth by angle, and then I make the angle a little bit bigger, because I think I usually do like 60-degree angles, maybe even higher. I think this is fine. What's the smooth tool? I don't know if I've ever used that. Your game's not doing the best right now. That's all right. I think you should start maybe smaller than what you were doing, because you were gonna do like a fighting game, like online, right? That's just, it's very hard to make an online game, and a fighting game is also kind of hard, just in general. It's all right even if it like doesn't do amazing, right? It's a learning process, right? You're learning how to do something better. Like how do I? The purple cube. I have no clue what this is doing. So I just A it all, and then oh, yeah, that's perfect, actually. Thank you, Chick. That was exactly what... It's the upgrade system guy. Nice to see you. Yeah, that was exactly what I was going for, so thank you. And then we can just move this over some. And then we'll add clipping here, and then we'll merge it a little bit bigger. There we go. Yeah, that looks perfect. That looks like a great mustache. Yeah. I already got clipping on. Oh, you have some experience with making fighting games? That's good. If you have experience with it, then just keep going. Yeah, I bet you could do it. But it's possible. Okay. How do we like this mustache? Is this mustache done? I think that's a pretty good mustache. Where did your videos go? Was Luke posting videos? Oh, we're modeling a mustache, Ugando. Hello, Hollow. How you doing? Ugando, what do you Ugando mucho? We're just modeling a mustache, Hollow, for a cosmetic. I think it looks pretty good, actually, and it's pretty low poly, which I like. Upgrade system devlog. It's in the works. It's not quite there yet. Yeah, the mustache is looking good. I think I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, actually. Maybe adding a little bit more geometry, like in here, would be nice. I could just scale this up a bit. And then like one here, just give it a little bit more rounding. Yeah, that looks good. Looks so good. Thank you. It's definitely, I'm definitely getting a lot better at 3D modeling, but actually the smooth tool that Chick said to use that was like perfect. That like made it like look so good. I'm gonna have to start using that one a little bit more. Because that really improved it pretty easily. Yeah, but we're just doing a short stream today. I have some stuff I gotta do in the afternoon. Okay, I think that's good for this one. Yeah, it does. Definitely will fit nicely in. We have one other cosmetic that I want to do. And it's actually just like the bee, but we're going to make the bee smaller. And try and reduce some of the vertices. Oh god, what is this? Why is everything... Oh, it's because I'm in this weird tool. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's because this is like the FBX version. Man face. I don't know about that. Yeah. I don't know what day it is either. But we'll get to it for sure eventually. Because I do definitely have plans for an upgrade system. There's definitely like a lot on the list though. There's just a lot of stuff I kind of want to get done. Too much stuff, honestly. But you know, it's good. Chick, do you have any idea? Like, is there like an unsubdivide? I feel like that's... I think I've seen that before, but I don't know how to do it. Because I just want to make this like pretty low poly, because this is just a lot of like vertices to have for a hat, and I don't want it to like run really really choppily because I have so many vertices. Honeypot hat. I think that's not a bad idea. I think it's a pretty good one, actually. Mesh. Let's see. I'm gonna look this up online, see if the internet's helpful. How to unsubdivide in Blender. It's an edge tool. Interesting. Yeah, apparently it's an edge. Imagine if Bro adds wasps to the games. Aggressive NPCs. I think that I want to stay away from too much like AI logic. AI logic is really hard to code. Unsubdivide. But I think some like very simple NPCs would be a good Yes. Is this what it should look like? Is this what I should do? Throwable wasp nest? Yeah, I definitely want to make like some like throwable objects that kind of like explode. This is perfect, right? I think maybe I went a little bit too far there. Maybe a dash too far. We'll try like a more reasonable one. Unsubdivide. Let's go like 2 iterations. That actually looks pretty good. The colors are all jacked up, but like I think vertice count wise, pocket wasps. Yeah, no, I think I definitely do want some throwable item like that. No, it's... I have no clue what that says, Luke. A play on pocket sand? What's pocket sand? Oh, what was I going to look up? I was about to look something up. Oh yeah, how to see the face count. Because I should really turn that on. Overlays menus. Top right of the 3D view. Enable statistics checkbox. I don't know many memes. I'm pretty out of it when it comes to memes. I'm bad with memes. Chick doesn't know the meme either. Statistics, that's what we're looking for. That's a lot of triangles, even after a subdivision. Oh, it's because it messed up everything over here. I think that's obnoxious. I think we're gonna have to just get rid of all of this geometry. I really need to handle the wings a little bit better than they are currently. This is gonna be a pain to fix. I think it might be better if I just get the original model because I'm doing this. You like the music in the background? Yeah, it's just Pokémon music. A wasp turret. Make a bee with a gun. How would it hold the gun? Would it be like in its mouth? Like just like holding it like here and then it's like shooting out that way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get the original model because this is the exported FBX. It's also really high def. I didn't realize this model was this high def. It's a lot of triangles. Might need to lower that. One of the front legs, just like holding it out like here, holding it sideways. So yeah, I might have to do this one later. Well, that was all I really had planned for this stream. I don't know. I don't have a ton of stuff that I can really model right now, and I don't want to get into the whole like coding and stuff right now. A F-30B with guns in its wings. I think that would be pretty funny, Hugando. Yeah, this is pretty high poly. Um, for a game, absolutely, it's high poly. Let me rephrase that. For a single player game, if there was only one of them ever on the screen, this is perfectly fine. This is probably low poly for if there's only one of them ever on the screen. But, right, there's going to be 4 of them or 3 of them, and they're going to be running around and moving, and it's like they have complex stuff going on with them. So then it's a lot. It's really high poly, right? So it really depends. If there's like one of them and they're static, it's maybe not super high poly, but like... Oh god, this conversation is kind of leaning to the towers. I'm getting those vibes. What's that mean? I don't know memes. It feels like it's another meme. Feels like it's another meme. Makes sense, yeah. So it's super dependent on but the honeypot didn't win. I think I do want to actually start making like a... Should the bees... So the bees and the bears are going to have like their home bases, right? Oh. How is the conversation leaning that way? I don't understand. All right, but so the bears, the base, right? Should it be like a house or should it be like a den or like what should the base for the bears be? Because I think the bees are just going to have like one of their rooms. Like I'm going to have like a pre-built room, I think, with like an upgrade area, some places to like be around and stuff like that. So the den would probably have to be built into like the side of the terrain, right? If it's built into the side of the terrain, how do we make that work? I have to like think about that. House skins? Maybe. A pocket dimension that could be moved around. That would be interesting. I just think that would be maybe too OP. I think maybe having like a way to teleport back to your base might be a good idea. But I think that's just a little bit too OP if you can just like go into your house whenever you want. Like what do dens actually look like? Like a bear den? A bear den. Oh, so a bear den looks like it like oftentimes has like here, I'll just object mode, here we go. So apparently like bear dens have like some like trees and stuff out front of them. Yeah, so it's like kind of like a cave, but it's not just a cave, you know? Yeah, kind of like a rock with a hole with some like trees in front of it. I think this sort of vibe actually looks pretty cool. And then you like go underground, like underneath some like trees and stuff. But like I have to look up how to do something like this in Unity. I'm probably not going to redesign the hive, but I think I'll make the like stuff a little bit better, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of really hard to to redesign everything. Tree scraper, really talk tree with stuff in it. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Okay, so it looks like Unity doesn't have built-in support I don't think I could really get it much less stylized. Skyscraper, but tree. Oh, like as a design for the hive. Like I don't know how to make the hive less stylized, really. Plus, I think that's kind of it fits the vibe I'm really going for ultimately, right? I don't think it is. We're just talking about trees. But it looks like I will have to design the thing, the cave as a mesh, and then we're gonna have to go get a snack. And then we're gonna have to just like place it in the world. So that's gonna probably take a lot of figuring out how to do something like that. I mean, Chick, do you think it's like the textures that are too stylized or the models? Because I don't think I can really make the models any more detailed than they are because it's just they're already like too high poly. Um, because there's just so many of them. Plus, like, I don't think like an actual hive would really be fun to play around in, right? Because I think an actual hive is kind of just like layers of honeycomb. Honey chips. I don't know if I've ever had honey chips. I don't know what that is. Like as the snack. Does sound like it could be a pretty good snack, like chips with some honey on them. Oh, I think that could be fun. Make like a big conglomerate that has like all of the like snacks in the game. Like there's the honey drink, maybe there's the honey chip brand. What if there was a honeycomb that changed your appearance as a bear? What do you mean by that? Like something that you like run into that like changes your appearance? Oh, a hair comb. Actually, that is a good play on words. I have to give that to you. I think there might be something there. Maybe the bears are just collecting honey for a company. So I was thinking having this like kind of deep lore where it's like they have cubs back home, like you have cubs back home and you're trying to provide for them or like a family. Um, because I feel like a company that's been done so many times, but I feel like having like some like lore that like the bears are involved with, like there's like a reason why they need to do it, and like maybe if you don't like bring enough home, like it's like you see the like your family like crying or something like that. I don't know. It was just some like thoughts that I had. That was like the headcanon I've been kind of going off in my head. I don't know if it's a bad headcanon. I think we can probably just like scale this up a bit. Just like I'm just playing around. I don't know if any of this is going to be like actually used, but yeah, just making like the trunk of this. Ain't no way the lore of Dio got leaked. What's Dio? The demo? Do we like that lore or do we hate that lore? I think it's a pretty interesting lore. It's definitely not the most optimal way of making it, but it's like a good low poly tree trunk. Like it? Okay. I think that's like that's kind of been the headcanon since like day one for me. It's like they're like bringing the honey home to feed their family. Okay, well, I feel like I'm not really doing much right now. Because I'm kind of just like, I don't really have anything that I'm trying to do. You know, I'm just kind of messing around. But how do they get to the point to rely on honey? Does like the pond they get fish from dry out or something? That could be an interesting part of the aspect too, or part of the lore too. Um, I think that could be something that's interesting, or maybe they've just always relied on honey, right? Because it doesn't have to be like super realistic in the fact that try and make it with meatballs, sure. Um, how do you add another meatball? There was like a way that I was just like painting on meatballs earlier. Or do you just like keep adding them like that? That feels really inefficient and slow. That feels really slow. Just duplicate it. Okay, sure, that works. We can... The issue with this is this can be really high poly, but I guess we can like sculpt it later. Oh, like maybe they were like protection for the building of the hive, and then once they had it, they said we're no longer. Oh wait, I was all. So maybe it doesn't have to. No, I kind of want it to be on the right axis. I'm gonna just scale these up a little bit so it goes a little bit faster. We'll see about that. I hope it does. Maybe. I think it's coming along pretty good. It definitely has a lot more to go. But it's coming along. We're making the den. Or like we're just making the rough outline of the den. I mean, they do look a little weird. I don't really think there's much I could do about it, though. If we just copy this meatball and then do this. Oh, that only copied one. I've never understood Honeyball or whatchamacallit. What are we talking about? Meatballs. It always looked a little weird to me. What is going on with all of this stuff inside? what is going on? Yeah, for the Bears, it's gonna be like their home base. All right, see you, Luke. Bueno, adios, master, disappears. I don't get the meme. I know bueno and adios, I got those, but like I don't know what the meme is. All right, see you guys. I have no clue. I think he gotta go, but he'll be back soon. I'm not sure I can translate. I don't know if I have that ability. It's a meatball house. Yeah. Exactly. Meatball house. House made of meatballs. What? What don't you get? It's not actually made of meatballs. This is just a meatball is like a way of doing it. It's like it like combines the meshes like easily so you can like block out what you're doing like without having to like actually go through and model everything. A meatball is just a object in Blender. It's what I'm doing right now. You see how like they like automatically connect to each other? It's like I don't have to worry about like connecting them. So I can kind of just like get rough shapes without spending like a long time like actually combining them and stuff. I don't think there's actually going to be classes of bears. I think I kind of moved away from that idea, and instead there's going to be like, there's going to be just items that you buy, right? And those items are going to have like the things that would be the classes, right? It would be like, like you buy an item that makes you like jump higher, right? Like the wing, right? That would be one of the items that you could buy. And so like instead of classes, right? Because I think classes complicates things. Because I was planning on having items regardless, right? Makes it a little bit more simplistic. Plus, like it makes it so that you don't have to like play the same way every single time, right? So like in the middle of the game, you could be like, oh, I actually want to use that item instead. Or like I can trade items with friends. You're not just like locked into like the same gameplay. How much money have I put into it? Not like a crazy amount. I think like $150 because I bought one thing to help with proximity chat because I was never going to implement that myself because that would take way, way, way too long. And then other than that, I put it on Steam, which costs $100. Yeah, $150. Probably like 12. Yeah, it's really not that much when you put it in the grand scheme of things. Like everything is so expensive nowadays, like and they don't even taste that good. I'm gonna be completely honest. Big Macs kind of suck. Like they're really not amazing. How does this look as a cave? Yeah, I'd way rather get like a nice burger than like 4 Big Macs. Where's like the general idea of this? How many like things does this have? If I like, can I convert this to a mesh? Convert mesh. Actually, that's not even that crazy. Like, I could just like throw that in the game. 27,000 vertices. Yeah, and then like in here we'll have like some stuff that the bears can use. We'll have like the honey, honey fabricator, maybe like a cosmetic change area, stuff like that. Just some like decorations that go around too. I wonder if I can unsubdivide this. I probably can. Let's see. Edge. Unsubdivide. Iterations. That put it down to 12,000 triangles. That's really not that bad. That's like perfectly fine. But we'll go back because I want to keep it as meatballs actually. Because meatballs are a lot easier to change. It does look a little blocky. I don't really know how to fix that. Hey chick, welcome back. We got like the cave. I think that looks pretty good as like a starter cave. Can definitely like give it a little bit more like character. The Legend. I like that name. Is there any way to like smooth the outsides of these? Oh, wait, I just had a really great idea. So what if I convert this to a mesh, right? And then there was a tool that we just used. What was it? It was a smooth tool. Yes, that's exactly what I was going for. How sick does that look, guys? Okay, let's actually why did that do that? So the smooth tool obviously does not work. Smooth vertices. Does that make it better? No, it still looks pretty blocky. Softened it in sculpt mode. I don't know how to use sculpt mode. I'm gonna be completely honest. Sculpting. Soften, 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 soften. I'm going to assume it's one of these things. Smooth. I think that's probably what we were going for. You've been thinking of making a game? You should do it. Do you have any experience making games? Because if you don't, I would highly recommend starting small. That's a big key, right? Don't like come up with this like thing that is going to be really difficult to make. And sometimes it's hard to know if something's difficult before you really start making it. But like definitely don't go like too crazy at the start, right? Yeah. That's like a good way to get experience, but it's really difficult to follow a tutorial for something when you're making it from like your own head, right? Okay, give you 2 minutes. Is this changing the inside? No, it's not. Okay, good. And something like this can also be pretty high poly, I think, because like there's only one of them, and like it's gonna be static in the world, so I can set up like occlusion culling with it, so it won't be too bad. That just means that it won't be rendered when it's like not on the screen. So I think it can be, I think it could be pretty high poly for something like this. Um, yeah, the remeshing might smooth it. Is that like a tool that I can use? Can I just like press remesh and then it just works? Because that would be really nice if I could just do that. Hey, Luke. You get your snack? A lot of remeshing tools. Then you just like in built-in Blender. Oh, you already had it? In sculpt mode? Also, but I don't know if that would work nicely in this scenario. Oh, like there's a remeshing tool in sculpt mode? Yeah, go ahead, Luke. I'll try and answer it if I can. Yeah, I'll eventually do a face reveal. I think not like in the near future, but eventually I will. Oh, it's turned higher poly. Well, then I can just turn it lower poly and then unsubdivide maybe. I don't know how that would work, but I could try it. I feel like this looks too round now. Okay, how does this look? Just like do the sides of the walls a little bit so it's not super flat. Alrighty. There we go. Yeah, I think it looks pretty alright. I think that's good enough for now. It's kind of what we're going for, right? Maybe just like try and like sculpt it out a little bit more. How does, I don't know what any of these things do. Clay strips. Ooh, actually I like that little bit of texture that gives. Just do that like around like the, maybe around the roof of this. Make it a little bit more rocky. A little rocky looking. Some on the roofs. Okay. I think that probably looks pretty good. Let's see. How many vertices does this have? Oh, it looks like a lot. Where did the things go? What are we doing? We're just making a little cave for the bears, like their home base and a cave. Little den. Mesh. Yeah. It's definitely, I think it's fun. I think it definitely is very different than a lot of the other stuff that I've done. Can I convert this to like a mesh? It was already a mesh though. Why can't I see the stats on it though? I want to see... Oh, statistics got turned off somehow. 28,000 triangles isn't even like that crazy, if I'm going to be honest. Also, I could delete like all of the triangles in the bottom part of this because this should never be shown. Right? And it's not like I have clean geometry anyways, so if I just like chop off all this, I'm completely fine doing that. That got rid of 7,000 vertices. It's like pretty reasonable. Can I like select this entire edge loop? Not quite, but like I can like... I can add a face to that later. No, it'll look fine. I'll just place it down in my terrain and then make sure that like this kind of overlaps with where you're walking. I think it'll look fine. It'll definitely have to like finagle it in there a little bit. It's not going to be like perfect, right? It's not going to be super easy to do. And if it's not, if it doesn't work, I can also just like kind of play around with it a little bit more, you know? Let's see, edge. Can I just like unsubdivide this? Does that like work? Because I know technically it's not like a subdivision. That actually looks like it kept most of the geometry pretty good there. And now I'm down to 9,000 triangles, which is actually really reasonable. Yeah, I think that actually looks pretty good. When would the game be ready for playtesting? It really depends. I think I probably want to release a playtest within like the next week or something and just have it be like a really, really small one. I think. Just to see how like the bear movement and the bee movement feels. Because I think I'm gonna... there's already a Discord server, Hollow. There should be a link in the description, but I don't know if it actually works. I can like get a new link if you want a link to the Discord server. But yeah, doing like a small playtest to see if like the game feels nice. Like I want the bear movement and then like the bee movement to feel good. I am kind of on the fence about the bee movement, right? Because it's kind of a little bit harder to kind of a little bit, sorry, was there just a black screen for a while? Sorry about that. The bee movement, I don't know if I like how it feels. Like right now, the bee, when you're in flying mode, right? All that happens when you're in flying mode is like you like go up and down like this, and then you can go forward, left, and right with a keypad, but I just don't think it feels like amazing necessarily. And so like I want to get feedback on like that sort of stuff, like not like the actual like game put together, but like just like a few of the things, you know? So maybe we do like a really small one soon. Like not even open the playtest, just like have you guys do some, like people who want it, I can just send out a few keys. See how it feels. But like maybe in like a week, if people would want to try it out a little bit. But I think that's all I really had planned for the stream today. Well, this was actually not even planned for the stream, but I think this looks pretty good. And then I think I could have like your like little family like back here or something. All right, see you, Luke. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up stream here pretty soon. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, you need a new server link? It was the B, but the B, I think I'm gonna have to use the other model. I'll get you the server link. Oh. Someone else just joined the Discord server a few days ago too. I haven't really been on it much. Invite people. I set the link to never expire, but I don't know why it expires. So we have two other cosmetics chick. One was the B, but I need the original model because I don't have the original model right now. I have to like go back and get it because I stream on a different profile that's like has everything already set up for streaming, and it didn't have the original model on it. And then the other one I think is going to be a top hat, but like we already have a top hat, so I'm going to probably ask like what type of top hat. So, not like crazy cosmetics this week, but shouldn't be too hard to do the other two things. His head. Come to the voice channel. I'll come to the voice channel for a few minutes after I end stream. Can do that. People want to chat for a second. Did that link work, Hollow? I think it must have, but I don't know why. Yeah, the cave looks better. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Good start to a cave. It'll work for now. Nothing much happened while you were gone. We were just about to wrap up stream though. Just like a few more minutes just talking. Because I think I modeled everything I really wanted to model. You wish it was here sooner. It's not really... I haven't advertised it very much. But I probably should start doing that soon. Get a community going on Discord rather than just on YouTube. Or just on YouTube and TikTok and stuff. Maybe I make this into a video and I like say, oh, I streamed this or whatever. Maybe that would be a good idea for a video. I don't know though. And then talk about the Discord server and whatnot. All right, well, I think I'm going to end stream now. If you guys want, I'll voice chat in Discord for like 5 minutes before I have to go do something. All right, thank you guys for watching. See ya.